Namaste, good evening. I'm Naveen Gursidaya, your self empowerment coach. Welcome to today's live session. I empower students, employees, and business owners overcome challenges in their lives and achieve peak performance by enabling them to go deep within. I'm been supplied with lot of requests to talk on various topics, and I've been selecting them one by one carefully depending upon the weightage of the topics, carefully depending upon what exactly is the content which can go behind the topic, and also what meaning it can convey to all the people who come here every day without fail from 8 p.m. onwards, Indian Standard Time. I'm truly thankful to all of you for having come here online and being a part of this awesome live session with me. And also, I'm thankful to all those people who watch my videos on various platforms of YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram offline as well, the recorded replays. So, thanking all of you once again. Wishing that I would like to start today's session. There is a surprise also in the end of this session. So, I would request you to kindly wait till I announce what's the surprise before we call it a day and we end today's session. Okay, so with that, before I go on to see who has come in, I want to mention what is today's topic: importance of good relationships. It's not just relationships, it's good relationships. So, what is relationship and what is so good about it and why is it so important? We'll come up with all the pointers as and how we go forward. So we have quite a few people who have joined us on Facebook. Let's see who all have joined on and Facebook and YouTube as well. So I have Rupashri who has joined in. Hi Rupashri, thank you so much for joining in. Thanks for the hashtag live. Bean Auntie joins in. Thank you so much, Bean Auntie. Thank you for the hashtag live. Mithil joins in. Hi Mithil. Thank you so much for joining in. Thanks for hashtag live. Gulshanji also joins in. Namaste Gulshanji. Good evening. Thank you so much for joining in. Truly appreciate all of yours valuable time which you are going to be spending with me in the next 30 or 40 minutes or so. Okay, so with that, we have quite a few people in the room. Thankful to all of you for having joined on time. I'll immediately start with the discussion on today's topic, and we would be having people joining in one by one, and it would become merrier as and how we proceed further. Before that, I would request all of you to visit my website naveenguru.com to know more about self empowerment, the aspects and the details about self empowerment, and also about my coaching program, Empowerment for Excellence. Okay, so let me start the ticker. Yes. So today's topic, as I said, importance of good relationships. The first pointer is I would start from the bare basics. All of us know what is relationship and why relationship. We have our own relationships. I want to delve a little bit deeper in order to understand the basics when it comes to relationships. All right. So there are two broad categories of relationship. These is also mentioned in many of the legal books, and it's also taken as the law of the land when it comes to relationships. There are two kinds of relationships. One is blood relationship and the other one is emotional relationship. And in fact, in one of the sessions 2 or 3 weeks back, I had mentioned about this aspect, blood and emotional relationship. So parents, grandparents, brothers, sisters, all of them are related by blood. Okay. And anybody apart from these people who are connected to us right from our birth, anybody else, we have a emotional relationship with them. Spouse is an example of a emotional relationship. There's no blood relationship unless and until they are, in Indian traditions, they marry mama's daughter or mommy's daughter. So there's a relationship uh, wherein they get married there. But broadly, universally, husband and wife relationship is of that which is emotional and not blood. So, as I said, relatives, family, apart from spouse, everybody, we are related by blood, and rest everything, anything else in the world is all emotional. Okay, so good emotion, bad emotions, all of that is different, but again, we are emotionally related with the other people in the world. Okay, then again, there are three sections when it comes to relationships: family, friends, and a professional relationship. Okay, so having discussed about the earlier category of blood and emotional, I have moved on to the next one, so don't get confused. The next one being three predominant sections, which is family. There you're related by blood and emotion, everything, right? Your loved ones. And yeah, of course, those who have children, that relationship is also blood. So having spoken about that, I want to move ahead with the other three sections which come later: family, friends, and professional relationship. Family, again, spouse, parents, brothers, sisters, daughters, sons, all of that. That is family as we know. Friends are ones whom we call friends, whom we introduce them as friends. Okay, some are there as colleagues also, but more than colleagues, they would be friends. So we would also introduce them as friends, people who are close to us, whom we love to call them as friends rather than anything else. We would love to call them as friends. So that's the second section. Third section is a professional relationship. It can be with anybody else. So professional relationship, the numbers are larger. In fact, if you take a look at it, it can be people at work. It can be the people whom we know at the supermarket. It can be some of the regular people whom we call for any kind of services at home or office. It can be anybody else apart from friends and family. We have a professional relationship. There is no uh, major closeness with these people, but there is a relationship. Okay, we can say that they are, he so and so is my food vendor, and so is the cab guy who comes in, and so it can be our neighbors whom we do not want to categorize as friends, but we still have a professional relationship. It can be some of the neighbors also. So to make it very simple, these are the three sections we have: friends, sorry, family, friends, and professional relationship. Going on to the more inner aspect of what is relationship and why, the bare basics is we all know from our how our primitives have been. Humans are a social animal. Okay, humans cannot live in solos unless other animals on this planet, unlike other animals on this planet, humans cannot live in solo. Humans need company. Human need people to be associated with. Okay, and they do need good relationships. If humans do not have any relationship, if they are not associated with somebody, then there is something abnormal with them. If they are living a silos life, maybe a very bad background, a very bad history, or something which has made them live all alone, so that's a special and a different case. Let's not get into that. But in a broader sense, we all know that human is a social animal and really needs good relationship, right? So when I say about humans needing really good relationship, if the relationships are not good, then there can be a very bad influence on the personality and the personality's mind. That is why this topic, importance of good relationships, that always keeps the human mind, that always keeps all of those who are in good relationships, always keeps the mind in good state. That's why it's really, really important for a human being, being a social animal, to stay in good relationships. The moment the relationship becomes bad, the relationship becomes sour, it can be anything, professional, family, friends, anybody. The moment it becomes bad, the person, woman or man, gets into a bad state. They start cursing, or they start uh, cribbing in life, thinking that so and so did so and so things to me, and I do not want to be in good relationship. So that can put them, the mind. We spoke about a lot about mind last week. It can take the person's mind to into such a bad state that it can start affecting the health, the way the person leads the life, and the way he or she treats the other relationships in life, and the way they perform at work, which pays for their food and clothing. So human being a social animal, the biology or the genes, the DNA, everything says that humans have to be in good relationship to go on leading a good life, right? Okay, so having said that, let's get into the next pointer, which is good relationships gives you. Why good relationship? Good relationship gives you a strong sense of support, security, and happiness. No brainer, but many a times, due to our state of mind, for whatever reason it might be, if we do not have good relationship among family, friends, and other professional relationship we have across the society or the world we live in, it can, as I said, can take you into bad state, and it instills all negative emotions of fear, disappointment, depression, panicking, anxiety, all of that. So hence good relationship are really important because they give you a good sense of support, because you know that you have somebody on whom you can depend on when it comes to a help which they need to give. Otherwise, we believe, all of us, we believe in self empowerment, and we need to be self reliant. But human being is a social animal. We need somebody for our emotional support, we need somebody for moral support, so on and so forth. So it gives a strong sense of support. Security. Let's say you have joined a new workplace. Okay, you don't know anyone in the new workplace. When you go there, you don't know anybody, you go with a sense of insecurity. What if I can't perform? Because I don't know anybody here. What if I'm in trouble? What can I do? Right? But if you have somebody, if you know someone already in that new workplace, you go happily. You will be like, okay, I know so and so, and I'm very happy that so and so is there. At least someone whom I can have lunch with, or someone whom I can look forward for any kind of help if at all I need. But what would you do if you do not know somebody? It's not that whichever workplace you join, it's not that you would already be knowing somebody there from beforehand. You would have to go there and build a good relationship. That's what takes you further, and that gives you a sense of security. Would you be getting into a new workplace with an intention that, okay, I'll get into this workplace and I'll not speak to anybody, I'll just mind my own business, I'll work? You might say it at the spur of the moment, but you cannot survive like that. Okay, so you would, even though there wouldn't be anybody, you would want to, for a sense of security, for the sense of support, you would want to develop relationship. You move into a new neighborhood, okay, or a girl gets married and she goes to a new house. She would need a sense of support and security, and only good relationships can provide that. And that is why the topic, importance of good relationships. You have to lead a good healthy life. You cannot lead a unhealthy mental life or unhealthy physical life. So for which good relationship are a very very strong influencing factors. So for support, security, once you have built in good relationship with whom you are leading a good life, cordial relationship, no hard feelings, everything is going on fine and nice, that leads in to a lot of happiness in life. So good relationship brings in a lot of happiness and contentment as well. So for a strong sense of support, security and happiness, good relationships are really really key. Okay, so far I've not received any comments, so I would request anybody has a question or a comment to make, please put in the comment. I have Dr. Sapna joining me on Instagram. I have Abhijit, chartered accountant. He's joined me on Instagram. Thank you so much, Dr. Sapna and Abhijit, for having joined me on Instagram. Truly appreciate your time. Okay, let's see. The topic for today, for people who are on Instagram, the topic for today is importance of good relationships. How these good relationships can make our life to be happy and contented. Good relationships give us a sense of support, security, and happiness in life. Okay, so far no comments. Anybody who has any comments, Gulshanji, Mithil, Binati, anybody has any comments, do let me know. Else, I would, or you have any query, Abhijit, Sapna, you have any query or you want to say something, please do mention so that I can address them. Else, I can go on to the next pointer, which is the fifth one. Relationships are of four types. Again, we have understood the broader category earlier, blood and emotional, then the three sections, friends, family, and professional. Then coming to types of relationships, simple, moderate, good, and bad. Okay, simple ones, there is nothing like good or bad. It's just a simple relationship. It's just like a um, it can be a neighbor whom you sometimes you say hi on the weekends, or somebody at the grocery store, the cashier there. Just a simple uh, relationship. Moderate is much more than simple, but not very cordial and all of that. They do come in handy. It can be some of the people who are in the other departments at workplace, or even in the society, or in any of the other forums where you are a member. There also you can have a moderate relationships with people. Then good relationships wherein you can rely on, you would be happy to help them, and you would also be looking forward for maintaining that relationship and growing and enhancing it further, because they know about you and you know about them, right? They are good relationships. And fourth type is a bad relationship. So I'm not gone into much of categorization when it comes to bad relationship. All of us know what are bad relationship and how they are, and we do not want to discuss anything negative in these live sessions. But yes, bad relationships are one of the type of relationships what we have. So that's a simple concept of four types of relationships: simple, moderate, good, and bad. I've also given you examples. You can think of some of those people whom you have relationship, and you can categorize them according to these four types. Okay, sixth pointer, always aim to build best relationships. Though the topic is importance of good relationships, do remember that the relationships which are simple, moderate, good, or even bad, you can make them as best relationships. In my own life, I've had many people in my student days, early part of my career, mid career and later part of career until recently, I have always emphasized on whatever relationship it is, the ones which are existing, the ones which are new, and due to circumstances or any other issues, the relationship becomes sour or bad. I have always believed that I have to keep on promoting the relationship from one type to another type, because they, they are the ones which can give you, if they do not give you anything, at the end of the day they can give you peace of mind. That's one thing which is important for us to even continue leading a normal daily life. That's one thing, that's pretty simple. Peace of mind is pretty simple. But you having good relationships gives you a sense of satisfaction that you know these people and you mean something to them, right? So any type of the relationship, even if they are bad relationship, keep on promoting them. As I said, from to new relationship, to simple, to moderate, to good, and bad ones also to good relationship. End of the day, you should see to it that over a period of time, over expanse of some weeks, months, or years, depending upon whatever situation or whatever, it can be society, it can be work, or it can be life at large. You have to see to it that whoever is the one with whom you have a relationship, see to it that you have the best relationship. Best relationship doesn't mean that you can give life or they can give life. It gives you a sense or a feeling that you are of some value to these people in your life. You are the one whom they consider as a best friend. You are the one whom they consider as the go-to guy. You are the one whom they would like to reach out to if at all they need any help. Or you are the person whom they would at least consult if they need to take a decision, or if they need to just have a, even if somebody thinks that I was feeling a little bit sad, I was in a lousy mood, so I thought I'll just call you up and speak. That itself also means that you have the best relationship, wherein the person felt like calling you up and taking your time so that they are elevated in their mood and mind. So we have to aim to see to it that relationship are always the best ones. And it, again, as I said, it's not that relationship has to go so much that you are ready to give money and all of that. Those are not ones. At least being of good value, exchanging pleasantries, and not cursing at all, right? This is how we need to go on, having the best of the best relationship, promoting them as and how they come up according to the different types. So, ladies and gentlemen, these are the 6 topics or 6 pointers I wanted to talk under the topic of importance of good relationship. So, hope I was able to resonate and you were able to relate to some of these pointers which I've covered so far. Before I go for a recap and also the surprise announcement, I would also see what all comments have come in. We have Meenal. Hi Meenal, thank you so much for joining in. We have Dr. Mahesh. Thank you, Dr. Mahesh, for joining in. Thank you for hashtag live. Binanti has a comment. True, we should try to maintain the relationship because they will respond after we do it. Rightly said, Binanti, rightly said. So no comments from Mithil or Gulshanji. If at all you have any comment to make, please do share your valuable thoughts. That'll be great. So yes, Binanti, very true. And I do not want to go to get into simple aspects of you should respond first, because everybody here knows that that is a regular factor in anybody's life. You need to always be responsive in order to extend that hand of good relationships taking it higher and higher to the next level. Okay, so having discussed about these pointers, I would now go into, we have one more comment. Mukta joins in. Hi Mukta, thank you for joining in. I don't know if you joined in now, but we were discussing about importance of good relationship in our lives. So let me quickly go back and do a recap of today's discussion. Relationship are of two broad categories, that is blood and emotional relationship. Right? As I said, spouse is a emotional relationship, and blood is anybody who are connected to us from birth. It can be parents, brothers, sisters, daughters, sons. And there are three sections of relationship, which is family, friends, and professional relationships, right? And family would be a small number, friends would be a larger than that, but professional relationship is quite big because we would be knowing many people in our lives. Then comes a bare basic biological fact that as per the human DNA, human is a social animal and really needs good relationship to carry on a sound and a satisfied life. And we spoke about good relationship gives a strong sense of support, security, and happiness. Because I give example of you moving into a new neighborhood, you joining a new workplace, you would need that support, security, and you want to be happy, living happily in that new neighborhood and working happily in that new office place as well. And we also discussed about relationship being of four types: simple, moderate, good, and bad, right? And we also discussed of promoting or enhancing our relationship from new to simple, simple to moderate, moderate to good, and from good to best. We do not want any bad or sour relationship in our lives. Okay, try to always have the best of the best relationships, because that leads to a lot of happiness and contentment. Because as I said, humans are social animals and we want to live in harmony. So try to aim for best relationship in life. Okay, we have one more comment. Dr. Mahesh says totally agree with point number 4, which was point number 4 is good relationship gives you a strong sense of support, security, and happiness. Rightly agreed with that, Dr. Mahesh. Thank you so much. And Srimati Shobha Swami joins us from Bidar. Says she has a comment which says, "Hello, sir. As long as trust and love is maintained, relationship will last longer, despite of any caste or creed." Very true, ma'am. Very very true. So, if there is a deficit of love or deficit of trust, they become bad relationship. But as you rightly said, you bring in trust and love, they bad relationship become good relationship. But at the end of the day, we should always aim to have best of the best relationships. So with that, I would like to make an announcement today, which is I am launching a new online course which is called Empowered Memory Blueprint course. This course helps you, it's a 5 days course. It helps you enhance your memory onto higher level. You might be at whatever level of memory you might be having. You might be thinking you have a good memory or you have a forgetful memory. However, you might be thinking about your memory. This course brings in different techniques with which you can enhance your memory onto a new level. Anybody within the age of 8 to 80 years can take up this course, and whoever is interested in taking up the course, I would leave a comment in the comment section. That's a link in the comment section. People on Instagram, I would leave it once I post it on the page. I think there is some error coming in for the comment. Okay, I think it worked now. Yeah, please look into the comment section. I have given the link. This course costs 499. It's a 5 days course. It's an online course. Starts from next Monday. So please do, whoever wants to enhance their memory, whatever state it might be, the techniques which are being taught in this course are really very unique, and they help you a lot in your daily life, in your personal life, and also in your professional life. So the batch starts from next Monday, which is 21st September, and the course costs 499. All of those who want to buy the course, please click on the link in the comment section. I've placed the link, and by clicking on the link, by making a payment of 499 rupees, you would be qualifying to join the course and learn new techniques of enhancing your memory, taking it to a new level, which can help you lead a simple, less complicated, and wonderful life. Okay, with that announcement, I would like to end today's session. Unless somebody has any comment or questions to ask, let me see. There are no comments so far. Okay, I think we are good to end today's session. Please do make a note. The course is called Empowered Memory Blueprint Course, and please do look in the comment section. People on Facebook and YouTube, you do have the course link in the comment section. You can click on that and make the payment and join. And if you think you could send it to many others whom you want to, please do forward that link to others. And if at all you want them to talk to me, if you want to put them on to me, please do feel free to put them across to me, and I would be very happy to sign them up as well. And you want any information to get in touch with me directly, please visit my website navinguru.com, and you would have you can fix up a meeting with me directly as well. Apart from that, please do hand over this link to whomever you think, but anybody in the age of 8 to 80 years can join this memory course and enhance their memory onto a new level. I just have another comment which is coming in. Mukta says, great. Thanks, Mukta. Thank you for that comment. Okay, with that, I would like to end today's session. Hope you liked the topic and the discussion. I kept it simple because I started with relationship, and I will be coming up with more topics. Maybe tomorrow and day after also it would be we would be going deeper into relationship and how they matter to us, and why we always, how we can make them as, or how we can make all the relationship as our best relationships, and see to it that we are always happy, contented, and succeed in whatever we do in life. Shobha ma'am says, good topic. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. I'm glad you like the topic. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, with that, I would be ending today's session. Look forward to see all of you and all your friends tomorrow, 8 p.m. India time, same place in my live session. Thank you so much. Take care. Have a good night. Stay blessed, stay healthy, and stay happy, and have awesome relationship in your life. See you. Bye bye. Thank you so much.